are to get going on taking care of all of this stuff. Hold on, let's get everything turned on and operating properly first, and then go around spamming our buttons. Okay. Phasers. Neutral stations. So this time, my plan so far is to send the ships out and then stay back here and use the spectator mode to watch them during their approach. And in theory, if I remember this correctly, I should be able to just okay, let's yep, that's why. I was thinking, why don't I just use the menu? Because it's actually harder to get through the menu because you have to figure out which you have done and which you haven't every time you look at that menu. Here you just run around, hit the buttons, and go! You can tell the ones you haven't done yet by the fact that they aren't moving. Why aren't you on? Okay, I was like, did I hit that one too many times? Aside from the NXs, I think that's the whole fleet. Yeah, because the NXs are the only ones that aren't, Okay. Here we go. Somewhere up ahead here is the enemy. Come on. Come on. This long flight is killer. I think that's it. Yep, this is it. Fleet's almost in range. Man, anything that is coming in range is just getting flattened. Ooh! That's some heavy damage going out. Those two Constitutions just got flattened pretty much instantly. Yeah, the bridge did get destroyed. It's not going anywhere. Is this gonna be the last one? Is it actually gonna take it out? This gun is focused on doing damage to these pieces out here, letting these smaller ones just tear it up. Let's take a look at internal damage, shall we? Jump drive looks intact. Power is online. Cargo storage is still here. Shield systems are fully intact. Yet I would call this battle lost. Bridge is gone. Primary weapon systems are non-functional. What is that firing at? Single-owned gyro. The only thing still doing combat is half of a constitution. Ouch. It looks like this stream runner might just do the job. In conjunction with that other ship, it might just do the job. If it can get out of weapons range again, it might have a chance. Yeah, it's moved outside the weapons range, and that'll give it time to recharge. But it is not utilizing a field of firing that is optimal for those battle cannons. That's for certain. Uh-oh. What happened here? What happened? It popped and changed direction. How did that happen? What happened? Yeah, weapon systems are firing at useless things that don't or won't matter. Secondary power is down completely. The nacelles are starting to get torn up. This is just systematic destruction now. Just slowly getting eaten piece by piece. That gravity generator, though. Yep. Victory by one Constitution and by one Stream Runner. Yep, I think they will tear it apart in just a little bit of time. Thing of beauty. I think that means the reactor is on fire. Well, no, it'd be red if it was on fire. So that's just the jump drive burning. Uh-oh. It's returning fire again. That's a really tiny firing arc, though. It's gonna cut off some of its last gyros if it pops that last wing there. And it's occasionally clipping itself. Oh, nope. Now what's left is focusing fire on that Stream Runner. It's still alive. Still blinking away. Yeah, I think it's out of... I think without those secondary generators, it doesn't have enough power to try and recharge the shields and fire most of the weapons at the same time. I think that's how it's going down. Yeah, it's got almost no directional thrusters left. That isn't even attached anymore. It's been cut loose. And that's where most of its directional thrusters were. It's got a couple of forward and a couple of backward, and that's about it. Everything else is gone. If I were to get in here right now, yeah, in theory, I could still be alive in here. Oh, well, could have been. One of the cryopods has finally taken damage. So in theory, you could have a crew on this thing in those cryopods taking control of various weapons. Or if not in the cryopods, in seats. It wouldn't be that hard to... Whoa! What was that? It's finally popped that last nacelle strut loose. Yep, as these things come loose. Now it's the destruction of the jump drive, I believe. Uh-oh. Beacon is down. Gravity generator is down. Shield systems are starting to take damage. Very, very soon here. So, I suppose the challenge ends up being in attempting to do this with fewer than all of the ships. So if we take stock here, we have half of the machine gun equipped Constitution class here. Oh, your autopilot is still on. Why is your autopilot still on? There aren't any gyros left on this thing. Or are there? Yeah, there's no gyros left on this thing. It can't maneuver. Let's throw some more gyros on there. Yep, very thoroughly destroyed. So, let's see. We have the 3 NX-class vessels back at port. There's the Nebula-class. Probably could take it on its own, considering Nebula-class and this are probably about the same size, relatively. And, oh, hey, here. Come here, you. Stream Runner, undamaged. Constitution class, and which one is this? This is the info. Constitution class Fulcrum with the rearm. And then back at base we have, I believe it's either 3 or 4 of the little guys. Okay, yep. The 2 Novas And then 3 of the NX. So, I suppose the true challenge of this map is to finish killing the Vengeance with fewer vessels than that. Which I'm going to assume is possible, since it's an AI on autopilot. You can figure out where it's going and when, and set mines for it. You could target it from a distance using rockets. I mean, that's very cheap, but possible, in theory. So, there are a couple of different ways you could cheese the map to be able to beat it with fewer dead ships. But therein lies the fun. Yes, you have to play it in creative mode in order for, things to kind of work right, but, hey, the whole point is to have fun anyway. Man, I do love these little NX class ships. Well, let's reload it and try it again. Save changes before quitting. I made this mistake last time. No. Do not save the changes. So I should be able to reload this map and kick off another round.